Oh, hey, what's up? Hey, welcome to CR Wrestling Commentary. We're doing G1 Climax 30, Day 7. And before we get to the matches, these 5 matches, we're going to do Day 6 comments, and that's coming from Zemo times 2. And in my head, I keep like, Zemo times 2! But that's just what's in my head. Um, I'm not gonna call him, Zemo Sama or nothing like that. So I do the other fun stuff. Any case, well, see, you want to get to reading, gets to reading, doing the only thing that you can do. Are you looking at me? Look, you don't need to be getting all violent, all right?
I don't know how that's violent, but okay.
Stay in your lane.
Waiting for you.
Okay. Okay, yeah, I was playing Final Fantasy 11 and I wanted to level up. All right, I did that. I got that done. All right, go ahead and read.
Yoshi versus Cold Skull was good. Yoshi continues to impress me, but I did not expect him to win. However, I am not complaining. Yoshi earned that victory. 2020 has been a good year for Yoshi. It had to be a good year for somebody.
Yeah, everybody else is pretty much sucking.
It had to be a good year for somebody. Yeah, Yoshihashi did good. As we said, Sonata did enough. It was an okay match. Zack versus Kenta was fun to watch. I would say their G1 match this year was better than their G1 match last year. I don't remember wrestling last year. Whenever Zack faces a member of Bullet Club, he becomes a face.
They did, but that was when Kenta was like, we're like, how did he win? What the fuck?
Yeah, he was still getting back
from being from being WWE style.
Now imagine if Zack faced White. He would be the most over baby face in the building.
Yes, he would.
Everyone would be cheering for Zack to make White and Ghetto tap out. The match was very competitive and one of the best G1 matches this year. I agree. It was surprising.
Yeah.
It was. Now I'm going to be honest. I thought Juice was going to win. I wanted Juice to win. I like Hiroshi, but Juice has been great, and I would have loved to see him pin a former IWGP champion. This is going to happen one day. And when it does happen, I will have a huge smile on my face. Hope he finishes the G1 with 8 points this year.
You know what? I got to say this. To pin a former or one being pushed to be, and even though this is a straight up garbage wrestler, he did pin Kenny Omega. And in the eyes of the Japanese fans, that was like the biggest upset in the world. When to me, I'm like, he should have been beat Kenny.
Yeah.
That was just me though. And I still got that. It's still here, but if I put it up there on YouTube, they're going to just give me another strike. So that's why I don't do this the way I would love to do this. And if anybody knows of a website that they would go to, a tube site they'd go to and follow me on, that would allow me to put the clips up there the way I'd want to, because I was a workhorse back in the day, which was just 2 years ago. I was clipping all these things, the wins or certain highlights during the match and all this other stuff, and I did spotlights on the wrestlers, and I missed my 6,000 subscribers.
Yeah.
In any case, yeah, if you know a tube site of some form, some upstream site, something, just let me know. All right, one that's not convoluted, because I tried Rockfin, and I think Vimeo wants $5 or $10 a month. I understand and I get that. It's just to give them that money and they're not going to help me get followers. I'm like, I'm paying you money to use this. Help a brother out. But that's just me, though. That's just me. That's how I'm feeling about it. Go ahead, girl. Read!
The match was good, but I thought it could have been better. Yano's the smartest man in the tournament. He outwitted Evil and Dick. And it was very satisfying.
Oh, you got to say it right. Got to put the emphasis on Dick.
I was smiling from ear to ear after Yano gave both Evil and Togo the double low blow. I love it.
Uh-huh.
Yep.
He messed up Dick. He messed Dick up. Got all up on some Dick.
Oh, man.
Well, he made Dick pay.
I really like Goto versus Naito. They always have good chemistry. I knew Goto would lose, but he still looked good in defeat. Naito was more intense and relentless. The match was a good back and forth bout and a nice way to end the night. For Sonata versus Naito, I think Cold Skull will win. It is overdue, and Cold Skull talked after he defeated Okada last year. As for the rest of G1, I am looking forward to his match against Zack, Hiroshi, Juice, Kenta, and Evil. I hope really, excuse me, I really hope Sho and Hiromu do not go to the heavyweight division. They represent the strength of junior wrestling and can make the division strong. They stay, the others will stay, and more young lions will join the junior division. Of course, New Japan Pro Wrestling needs to help. They need to start treating the division like an afterthought and give all the junior wrestlers a recognition they deserve and not make them feel ashamed to be juniors. I like New Japan Pro Wrestling, but they can be very frustrating sometimes. You're right about that.
Yep.
Compare New Japan Pro Wrestling to Noah and how it treats their wrestlers. Takashi, how you pronounce that?
I can't see.
Suigra?
I'm too far away to see it.
S-U-I-G-R.
Wait a minute. Let me get up, take the walk over there. Where we at? We at the bottom?
Yeah.
At the very, what line?
The
Oh,
last big paragraph.
GHC. Oh, Takashi Suigra.
Okay. Takashi Suigra is an awesome wrestler. He's in his 40s, but instead of shoving him down the card, Noah booked him to win the GHC champion belt last year and let him have a good long reign with the belt. New Japan Pro Wrestling, Ishii, one of their best wrestlers and someone who should have won the top belt years ago, spent most of his time in tag matches and put over people he can beat in his sleep. If Ishii went to Noah or All Japan Pro Wrestling, he would be appreciated for his work and won the top belts. Anyway, thanks again for another commentary, CR.
Oh, you're welcome.
Yep.
Hey, yeah.
Yeah, GXC Championship. Isn't that the belt that Yuji came back with like a year or two ago he was walking around with?
Mm-hmm. I don't know what GHC stands for. I really don't. And I used to try to look it up, but this is before Wiki had lots of information and stuff and inside scoops. So it was just, it said what the belt represented, but it never said what the GHC stood for. But in any case, hey, comments read, and it was done in under 10 minutes. I'm happy about that. So we got matches to do, matches to get towards. What you doing, Cedra? Mouth all puckered up.
Global Honored Crown.
Ooh, that's a hell of a title.
Yep.
Oh man, I don't know Noah's stuff. I don't, but I do know enough about pro wrestling. We might have to just check them out. On our down days and stuff. When we don't really have much to do, which happen to be only on Thursdays and Fridays. And usually I'm preparing for CR Fire Pro and Zemo. I don't know if you might not like video game stuff. I don't know, but you ought to check it out. I do commentary. It's not just gaming and I'm playing because I don't play the game. If I played the game, it'd look terrible. So I just do simulations and I commentate what I see. And that's just for what I call the TV branch. And for the road, that's just that I put music in the background. But on big events, I do commentary. So, we just got done with a summer series, a tag league and then a faction leader tournament. And, now we're moving on. So you ought to check it out, see if you like it or not, and I don't, you'll find alien cats and stuff like that. Yeah. But the thing is, I like work ethic style pro wrestling. So you ain't going to see a bunch of, tombstone power drivers pick them up, shooting star pick them up. No moves like that, go for the pin. Big time lariats, Western lariats, go for the pin. It's rational, it's logical. And the game, although it's Fire Pro, the wrestlers are based off of my own creation and from a tabletop game that I really do need to finish creating. I'm just scared of his massive failure. That's all. But, oh no, actually I got to go revamp it because I've learned so much and I realize I can't read. I can read, I can't understand what the fuck I was trying to say. But it's like 8 years ago when I had my own thoughts, so everything is esoteric. Anyway, done plugging. But at the same time, seriously, I'm curious to what you would think if you watched my gaming show and, check it out. In any case, we're going to get on to some more stuff, get these matches. And I can't wait for Zemo's comments. We ain't even done the show yet, but I can't wait to hear what Zemo has to say about it. You know. So with that said, almost 10 minutes. Let's roll. Okay, so our first G1 Climax 30 of the day. First match is Takashi Yujiro versus Minoru Suzuki. And well, it should be Suzuki Minoru. I gotta switch that. Y'all will never see it. No, I'll do it now so y'all can see it just change. But still, I'll do it at the appropriate time. What's that? 10:24. All right. So look. You know Takashi's losing. You know that, right? Everybody know that. And the match, it was back and forth. You know. But here, let's do this little by little because this is kind of funny. Suzuki comes to the ring, and he looked like, oh, well, you know, there's somebody in the ring.
Yeah.
And as I was saying, he don't look like he's coming to fight Tai Chi. He looked like he's coming to tag with Tai Chi. That's how he looked, you know. And I'm just like, come on now, this, you know. And I don't know if I said it. I don't think I did. But I'm like, Minoru looked like, you know, why I gotta be busted down and fight this young lion?
You said that.
Okay, I did.
It's worse than a young lion. He's never stepped on a young lion's face like that.
That's the thing with this match. Okay, first before we get to that, Yujiro, have you ever seen someone mess up, but it looks right? Like when The Rock tried to do the people's elbow when he had, I don't know who he jumped, but he was wearing his dress shoes, and when he tried to come to the stop, he scooted a couple of times, but he made it work. He got lucky. All right, he got lucky. And then this, on the outside, Minoru's sitting up, you know, and Yujiro comes, he kicks him in the chest. It's a chest kick, but he slipped, bust his ass, but it looked like he just kicked him that hard. Mm-hmm. So if you don't know what you're looking for, you'd be like, man, he kicked him well. You know, I don't know why he had to drop to the floor like that, but okay, cool. No, he slipped and busted his ass. And he was trying to play it off, and he got up, and looking to the fans like, and the fans like, yeah, and I'm like, y'all had no idea what y'all just saw. But they didn't have the vantage point that we have either.
Yeah, no, they didn't.
So watching from home, you get the TV view instead of that hard view that the fans got. Okay, match was standard. They both got their shit in. No problem. They tried going back and forth. At some point, I remember seeing this look on Minoru's face during the ones and twos. It was just one point that Takashi kind of nailed him a bit. And Minoru turned it up a notch or three. And he was like, God damn it. Mm-hmm. I was like, he's pissed.
It was like when Juice caught him that time.
Yes.
He was upset.
Juice hit him and he was like, you son of a bitch.
For a few shows.
Yes. He was pissed. He was pissed with Takashi. I don't know exactly the strike that happened or that thing. I just know it was kind of one on their back and forth. Maybe he said something. But Suzuki got mad. And it was visibly, it's a certain expression that he gets when he's actually pissed. You know, he didn't have it going against Ishii or Yujiro, not Yujiro, but Yuji Nagata. He didn't have it. No. He had it with Juice. He had it with one other person. He was pissed. He hit him, and we put that power drop on. He didn't really waste much time. Nope. He got him just as he got him up enough. It's like, I'm going to do it professionally. And he dropped him on his shit, pinned him. He's looking like, you fucking, he hit him. And he got him and just stood on his face.
Yep.
He was just like, I can't fuck you up after the match because that's not in the game plan. But like, he didn't know what to do. He was so angry. I am like, man. And Citra was like, yeah, he's probably pissed. He got to wrestle this shit.
Yeah. At least with the Young Lions always put forth an incredible effort. Yujiro cannot say that.
Nope.
And it's visible and it shows.
I'm glad that Minoru is past this.
You know, it's the G1. You would think is meant for people who are considered, for lack of a better word, title contenders, no matter what the title is.
Yeah, you know.
Yujiro is not.
No, he's not. So Minoru was probably angry with a whole bunch of this stuff.
Mm-hmm.
You know, got to put this guy over a little bit. Yeah, I'd be mad too. So, Suzuki goes over and he wins.
Yep.
Like he should. But you can go back and watch. I say watch the end of this match a few times because he gets livid.
Mm-hmm.
And the commentators and ring announcers had to get up like, oh, snap.
Yeah.
They haven't done that yet. And Minoru left the ring like frustrated sometimes. With this, no, he had that look. He's going to be mad for a few matches.
Yep.
He knew this match was coming up, but something must have been said or done in a certain way. So, I ain't going to say I exactly know. It looked like he gave him that elbow shot, but I don't know. It could have been right before that. It could have been a little bit after that.
Mm-hmm.
So I wish he would have whooped his ass even further. I can't stand putting little bitch-made people like this in the damn G1. Grade 1 climax. Legends have been in this. Legends are in this. And you're going to put in this motherfucker. I mean, the Young Lions in the damn J Cup, I think it was. New Japan Cup. That we knew they was going to lose. But everyone was all right with it.
They were damn good matches.
And just think about it. No complaints. But Yujiro, there's a complaint. New Japan, what the fuck?
Mm-hmm.
You got to level up your game.
There have to be others you could have put in there.
Yeah, there's got to be a blow-up doll, invisible man, a hand grenade.
The horseshoe?
Yeah. I would have taken Kenny Omega over this dude. And I can't stand that fuck. So.
You probably have to talk. I don't want to hear him speak.
Keep Yujiro. Keep Yujiro. Let's roll. All right. This match is Jeff Cobb versus Ibushi Kota. And I had no thoughts going into this.
Nah,
I know both of them. I know both can go. So, hope for a good match. And that's pretty much where I was.
It was a good match.
It was it started off, because I was like, I was thinking Jeff don't really try to provoke anybody, so it'll just be a good match. Jeff poked the bear, and Ibushi is like, something, brother? We're gonna have to do this, man. We're going to have to do this. And they went at it. They started going at it. And as big as Jeff is, he ain't Gachimuchi anymore. He done lost the belly. He's just fit now. But he was pretty much giving Ibushi an Ibushi match.
Yeah.
He was able to give it right back. The kicks, the elbows, the punches, standing moonsaults, drop kicks, counter for counter, hold for hold, except Jeff has the one thing Ibushi doesn't have: power grappling.
Yeah.
They both wrestle, amateur wrestle, they got that. But power grappling, that's where Jeff Cobb has the advantage. That's his. And although this match went back and forth, still, at the end, it was Ibushi with the win. What? Okay. It's hard for these mics to pick that up. But it was great. It was good. Jeff Cobb hit the spin cycle, and I guess it was a little too good, or maybe Ibushi wanted to have a little fun going past, trying to sell a move. But he hit that, back throw, backdrop, that spinning backdrop, and Ibushi went spinning and spinning and spinning.
On the mat, yeah.
I'm like, I think he had a little fun doing that. But he also hit another. The first time I heard the move was called a sidewinder, but then it was called a release airplane spin. But he hit that on Ibushi, and Ibushi's like, I don't know what's going on anymore.
Yeah, he was up on Jeff's shoulders, and he looked like, I don't know what's about to happen.
And then Jeff got him up there again, and Ibushi's like, no, every time I get up here, something horrible happens. So he started fighting. He landed some good shots here and there, but then he got that bicycle knee strike to the face. Cobb dropped. Yeah. I was like, uh-oh. And then he got that double wrist lock on, and she was like, come on, Cobb, get away. Because,
Cross your arms.
Cross your arms. Stay down. Simple things. But no, he got hit with that knee bomb, that Kamigoye, and yeah, he was done. 1, 2, 3, Kota. Good job, good match, good fight. Thank you. That was a treat. I appreciate it. You got anything to add, love?
No.
All right, then let's roll. Okay. So, getting my mic on. That's what you're hearing, all that scratching stuff. Okay. Thought I had it on, but... Oh, you thought you had yours on too? See, we got to get mic'd up. We got to get mic'd up, y'all. Sorry. Can't fail. It's terrible over here. Just like the match we just saw with Tai Chi versus Okada Kazuchika. Now, I know, Zimbo, you skipped this match. But there's a chance you didn't. Because what the damn? See, what is going on over there?
My water bottle fell. I don't even know how. Sorry.
So, there's a chance I think you might have watched this because something just said, you might want to watch this match. You know what? This is dumb. This is how bad Okada is. All right? Now, I don't mean as a pro wrestler. Will Ospreay is overrated. I don't know what to call Okada. I really don't. Gifted? Paper champion? Paper push? What do you call this guy? Look, Tai Chi is a 180 from as he was last year. All right? And I got hope. And the reason I can say I have hope, because I know New Japan got a thing when they say you better wrestle or bring something to the table. And Tai Chi didn't bring anything to the table. All right? This match here proves something. It proves that New Japan Pro Wrestling don't know how to book a match. Let me explain something in short. When you book a match, it has to look like something that's plausible. It has to be something that someone can look at and say, yeah, that makes sense. That's what it's got to be. Tai Chi's game has elevated. And I am straight up serious when I say I think that match with Suzuki, I really do think they gave him that thing to say, yes, I can do this and I'm happy. Okay? I think that did that. Because when they wrestle you, they don't have to really put you over. They can really sandbag you the whole match. They can jack you up. All right? Okada, he comes in with a lower back injury of some kind.
Bound tight.
Real tight. He can't do anything without severely hurting his back. He DDT'd Tai Chi outside and was like, I'm just going to slowly lay down. And Caesar was laughing her ass off at it. Only because of the expression on Okada's face. And that is, she said he had the expression that he just woke up realizing he just had sex with the wrong woman and realized he should not have done that at all.
That's the expression he had on his face.
And so, Tai Chi's well. He's all right. He's fit. He can go. Okada can't do it. He can't. He can't do half the stuff without hurting himself. Tai Chi was performing flawlessly. And you could see where Tai Chi's like, I'm just going to give this match up and give it to Okada. Because, that's what the owner and the booker want. And Okada, rationally, logically, for this, at Tai Chi's current level, he shouldn't have won, period, with that back injury. If he didn't have that injury slowing him down so obviously, where Tai Chi has to wait on him multiple times during the match, I'd be like, well, typical Okada match, I would have fast-forwarded. But no, Tai Chi had to pull his dumb ass through this match to help him look good.
They don't book things that make any sense.
They don't. They should have had Tai Chi focus on his back, his upper back, to not hurt the lower back because you don't want him permanently injured, I don't like Okada. I just don't want him dead. I don't want him debilitated, permanently or anything. Just beat him. Work his back. Do some back breakers, mainly on the upper back. Spare his lower back. Just make it look good. Bust him up in his guts a little bit with stomach breakers, rib kicks, things like that. Focus on that midsection. Don't use the abdominal stretch or anything like that. Don't use the Boston Crab. Just work your leg kicks like you do, but focus on the body. Break him down. Okada gets a few comebacks. You cheat, you pin, you win. It's that quick. This match shouldn't have really gone 10 minutes. It really shouldn't. They screw up. Tai Chi works him. It looks logical. It looks like he's a thinking wrestler. He beats Okada, which pushes him even further up in the minds of other people. Okada doesn't lose anything.
No, he wouldn't have lost anything if he had lost. Not a step,
Nothing.
not an inch of momentum.
Okada would have not lost anything. Tai Chi would have gained far more notoriety. So that means Okada, for later on, if he's a champion or a high-profile match, and he goes against someone that has beaten him, that means it's not a BS match. Because then you can say, in this, he beat him. And you can say, well, yeah, he was hurt. He's not hurt now, so how's it going to be? And then you can further elevate his challenger. There are ways to build people without burying somebody else, and New Japan don't know how to do that. They used to be able to, but they didn't want Inoki in charge anymore. God damn it, man. Okada wins, tap out. No, not even a tap out. Referee stoppage.
Yeah, he didn't tap him. At least Tai Chi did not. He didn't give up.
So Tai Chi never surrendered, but referee stopped, so I guess it's all right. Okada wins. You want to move on?
Yep.
All right. Fuck you, Okada. So this next match is Jay White versus Will Ospreay, and Will Ospreay won.
And he should not have.
I mean, it's really that simple. Look, let me explain something. This match got started. Cedar said, Will Ospreay win. I'm going to be pissed. And I thought I'm going to diffuse that real quick. Because after maybe 3 minutes of this match, I said, Will's going to win. And I had to point out something. Jay White won't wrestling.
Yeah, not like he normally does.
Jay White will control at least the onset of the match. There'll be headlocks, wrist locks, leg takedowns, things like that. He'll stall, he'll play, he'll do that. Now, both got their stuff in. They both did their antics. They got their stick in. Yes, they did all that, yes. But Jay wrestled Will's match, which is pretty much just you get your shit in, I get mine in, and then we finish in a flurry, and then it's over. And that's exactly how that was.
And Grant, and look at Jay. He's laid out like he got the world's worst beating, but there's not a drop of sweat on him.
Yeah, I'm looking. It's paused and all that. So yeah, And Jay, also I knew Jay was gonna lose. There was a point where Will got him up there on the top rope, and Jay was like, "Let me go ahead and show everyone that I'm cooperating with you." He made it abundantly clear.
Mm-hmm.
And then after the top rope drop kick onto the top rope seated Jay White, Jay, as Cedra pointed out when we was watching, Jay hooked his own leg so he could hang up there upside down. Jay short sold him like crazy. That's not a wrestling term. Not that I know of. I try not to use too many of those terms. I really try to speak as just a fan that knows some things. That's what I try to do. But to me, I see so much. And yet, for someone experienced that's been in the business of professional wrestling for 40 years, they'd be like, dude, you've only saw maybe 3% of it. So I don't try to sit out here and talk like these other people that's been heartbroken by wrestling, be like, he no-sold him. All that dumb shit. No. I just talk from a fan's point of view that knows a little bit. I give you my perspective. what the little things I noticed, but not everything that I noticed. Just enough, just the key things that pissed me off the most or that I enjoyed the most. And that's just how we do things. Dang. That crumbling, that was the mic sliding down my shirt because it came loose. My bad. Wait. I'm using I lost the clip for it, so I'm using a twisty tie.
It's a pipe cleaner.
So it's a pipe cleaner because that's the point of it. Yes, my bad. Don't mean to demote it. Respect the pipe cleaners. Okay. But yeah, that's what happened with this match, and then that's it. So let's roll. All right. So main event: Takagi Shingo versus Ishii Tomohiro. And if you hear any, I got the fan going behind me. It's humid. It's hot where I am. Finally, a respectable wrestling match.
Yes.
Finally. Well, I mean, wouldn't exactly say wrestling, but
I mean, there was effort, there was drive, there was fortitude.
Competition, not predictability, not bullshit.
They didn't walk away from the match bone dry and
they were beat up, broke up, done. Didn't know who was gonna win this match. Not until it was over.
Not till the final move got put on. You had no idea who was gonna win this match. None.
I'd watch this match again.
Yes.
I really would. These two, this is what I was waiting on. Zemo was waiting on it too.
Mm-hmm.
I hope he was as pleased as we are.
Because it was awesome.
Hell yeah.
They left it all in the ring.
Yes, they did. I mean, literally just hard-nosed brawling. Lariats like a mug. Ishii was the one just giving all the epic lariats. They both, how can I say that? They both did their shit, but didn't do half their shit. But yet, it was so much more than enough.
Yeah.
They
wrestled like they wanted to win the G1.
Yes. And see, you don't need to get all your signature moves in or any of them, really. Just fucking fight. Just try to win, If we can see that you're doing the job, then you have failed at your job.
Mm-hmm.
And the reason I'm saying that is because this is the G1. This is supposed to be all top contenders. Everyone is supposed to be plausible to win and go on to win that title. If your G1, if your league, round robin, whichever you want to call it, if it looks predictable, you have fucked up.
Mm-hmm.
It's that simple. You have fucked up. You want to please the fans? Stop doing dumb shit. Because I'm going to tell you straight up, you know who should win this whole thing? Suzuki.
Yeah.
You really want to be real about it? Suzuki. No one should hold a candlestick to him.
Nope.
I mean, seriously. What's the point? Literally, once he's in it, you be like, well, damn, what's the point? That's how it should be. But no. Once again, and I ain't said this in all the other days, because I thought I made it very goddamn clear the other times. Last year, year before, don't put your fucking champions in it. I'm talking about your heavyweight champion.
Yeah.
Don't put your intercontinental champion in it. Not unless, hear me out, it might be novel. Not unless during the G1, on a day that they are not in the tournament match, they defend that. And it's possible that they would actually lose. That's how you do that. Like, oh, during the G1, he lost his title. Then he gained it back. Or he lost it. But then what happens if they don't win and they can't go on to try to claim it back at Wrestle Kingdom? Think of the mystery, the talk among talks about from the people. It would generate interest in wanting to see what's really going to happen. It's no one wants to know what's going to happen when they already know what's going to happen.
Mm-hmm.
They shouldn't know how your matches are going to end before you do. I shouldn't be able to look at this and be like, oh, I know who's going to win, and pick out 10 to 17 minutes before the match concludes who's going to win. You know, and look, and anyone listening, I made sure, look, if I don't have to tell you anything. No, but when I say, look, I thought this in the beginning and I was wrong. Most people won't even do that. I keep it real, I keep it honest. This is what I do because, you know, I've got integrity. I've got integrity. I'm not a sociopath. Mm-hmm. I'm going to be real with you. I don't have that BS pride crap or that petty, pathetic shame thing that keeps people from being real. You know? Truth be told, this is my one life. And there's no need for me to spend my one life lying to you. Kind of crap-tacular piece of shit would I be to do that? Spend my only waking days on this planet lying to you.
Yeah, it's dumb.
Pretty much what New Japan does. We're going to put competition. This is the G1. It's important. It's great. Yeah, and most of your matches are predictable. No, you're lying. You're bullshitting. And truth be told, if it wasn't for the prestige that Inoki gave, and then post Inoki for the 1990s, if not for those moments, and I'm talking about before '98. If not for those years and those moments, people would not be all mesmerized by New Japan. People keep hoping to see that level of competition. And when you got crap like WWE and All Elite Friends and these garbage mud shows and shit, and then people watch New Japan, in their mind, what they're seeing is true, direct, back and forth competition. But once they smarten up and realize, whoa, the others are bullshit, then they start looking at yours. Wait a minute, why is this person losing when they're so awesome?
Exactly.
Why is this person not winning more? And that's the whole point.
Why hadn't this person got a title shot? He hadn't even got a title shot.
These are top contenders. And they don't get title shots? I mean, honest was not that bullshit that Sonata got twice. Not that dumb shit. I'm talking about an actual, this person most likely will win. And if they lose, it looks good. Just, man. And I'm going to throw out a conspiracy theory that's so shallow, you're going to be like, that's bullshit, Cedric. Then you're going to think about it. Why would Ishii not ever win this belt? Why would he never win the International World Grand Prix Heavyweight Championship? He don't talk after his matches. And you know, you got to do your in-match talking.
Mm-hmm.
Just
and
saying.
When did that become the mandatory? Did the Great Muta talk?
I don't think he did. I won't. Hey, I wasn't allowed to have the videos then.
But what I'm saying, have you ever seen the Great Muta talk?
Honestly, as the Great Muta, yes. But that was when he was really pissed off with New Japan, and he was going to go on leave to WCW. And he was just, it was after a match, and I don't know if he lost the title. I don't know if he had it. But he was like, he was saying something in Japanese, and then he was like, enough is enough, and he waves to the camera, bye-bye, New Japan, I'm going to WCW. And they say something, he goes, bye-bye, like I did say good day, sir. That's the only time I heard him speak as the Great Muta. You know, I don't, but see, when he was champion as Great Muta, it was before this pageantry thing that New Japan keeps trying to do. You know, it was before that.
What do you mean pageantry thing? Where they have to talk?
Yeah.
Okay.
Have to have the pyro, you know, and all this, and you must get the fans behind you stuff. It was before that. But Ishii wins, brainbuster, beautifully done. But you didn't know who was going to win until the last 4 or 5 seconds of the damn match.
No idea.
And then afterwards, they couldn't stop beating on each other. Why? Because they wanted to win. And it's like, this ain't over. I got to hit you again. Competition, that drive, that need. They showed it. And these two will never, ever be looked at properly by New Japan Pro Wrestling. And that's sad. That's sad. My heart goes out to every single one. Even Yujiro Takahashi. Because if New Japan had any goddamn nuts, they would point out where he's failing, why he's not getting the shots, and then try to coach him on being better and giving him suggestions on what to do in that ring. To say, this is what you need to improve yourself. And then making sure that he retrains to do it. But no, they don't have that. Going on what Davey Boy Smith Jr. had to say, New Japan is honestly, straight up, a bunch of fucking cowards. And it sucks. Ghetto's a big ass coward, a liar, a cheat. It sucks. And that's going on what Davey Boy Smith Jr. had to say. It was a sit down with Hannibal.
Yeah. Explaining why he is not there anymore.
Yep. And yeah, it's old, but people don't change. So whatever he had to say, if that's accurate, it's still going on today.
It's not old. It's like either early this year or late 2019.
Yeah. Old as in is people today, as soon as something's been 3 days, it's oh my God, like that's so 72 hours ago. So that's how people are. So that's what so I just want to say in closing, I respect, appreciate, and am happy that this match happened on this show that opened with a shit show. No, it opened well with Minoru.
Yeah.
The rest was shit, and then you get this.
No, the rest wasn't shit. Cobb and Kota was good.
Cobb and Kota. I'm thinking about Okada and Osprey.
The middle.
That's what I said. The middle.
First two was good. The last was great.
The other two was shit. Not everything can be great, but man, those two matches did not have to be that way, and they made them that way. I watch wrestling. I love wrestling. I can't wait for Friday, Ring of Honor, and I can't wait for New Japan Strong, on Friday. I can't wait for Friday. I get to see some great, consistent wrestling. New Japan Strong got some people out there that piss me off, but they're all green. So maybe someone will say, hey, you might want to put some headlocks, carry the match a bit instead of flippy flop, high fly, highlight reel, and then get beat up and then come back with the highlight reel. You might want to actually learn pacing, you dumbasses. Piss me off, no one. I'm not even a trained wrestler, and I know this. Anyway, I hope all of you enjoyed listening to us rant. Listen to me rant and rave and bitch and moan. I'm just hoping that if anyone out there is going to be a professional wrestler or is a professional wrestler, you actually hear me. Seriously, don't turn your nose up at me. Think about what I'm saying. Watch these shows. Listen to the ones I give great compliments on. I ain't got to make money off of this shit. But if you're going to go out there and be a professional wrestler, do it right. That's all I'm asking. Do it right. Don't kill yourself for a crowd of 3 people.
Really? It's not.
No. Chill. Learn the basics, the fundamentals. If you can't do that, then don't get in the damn ring. Fuck your gymnastics. Fuck your power moves. If you don't know the basics, then get the fuck out. It's that simple. Bring pro wrestling back. May the love live on. It's been Cedric and Cedric for CR Wrestling Commentary, G1 Climax 30, Day 7. Thank you for listening, and good night, everyone.